Welcome to WagerTalk TV. I am Kelly Stewart, joined by Ralph Michaels and the other fat guy sitting to his right, Santa. That was really mean. I'm a terrible human being.
I got two lists, Kelly. One says nice, one says naughty. We're going to reveal it in the next video.
I already know. That's why I got to get my jabs in when I can, because I know that emotionally I'm not going to have any soul left after the rest of these videos today.
Before we say, Ralph, I got your email. You don't have to email me every day that you want a case of Miller Lite for Christmas. One email was sufficient every day for the last month.
Is that what we do now? We email Santa? We don't send him letters anymore?
It's technology.
Got it. Okay. Let's talk some Monday Night Football. A Monday night game that I might have been really excited about. Broncos 2.5-point favorites at Oakland. Oakland appeared to be tanking. Then they showed some light against the Kansas City Chiefs, and then last week they appeared to be tanking again. But I do think that they're going to give the Broncos all the hell they can give them, because it's the Broncos who offensively are inept. And as far as head coach goes, I'll just follow me on Twitter if you want to know my thoughts about Vance Joseph. I couldn't even say his name in an earlier video because I was so angry. Ralph, the line looks like it's begging me to lay the 2.5 with the Broncos, which tells me I should probably play Raiders money line.
You know, this game, to me, can go such a crazy direction. You know, it's the final home game. I remember being in Cleveland, and when we had the final home game, the fans were crazy. They were tearing out seats. It was emotional. It was chippy. It wasn't a fun experience. Imagine being in Oakland's final home game where the fans are even worse. The only thing that would make it even worse than being the final home game is being at night. Oh, yeah, it is. So the black hole at night, the fans, the team leaving, I think it could turn into an ugly, chippy game. You know, and then are the players distracted? Where are we going to live next year? Where are we going to play? Are we going to move our families twice? Are we going to move to Vegas and play in San Antonio or San Diego? You've got a lot of distractions on this Oakland team. So either they play together and they play well and win, or the O-line gets eaten up like they have the last 6 weeks, allowing 31 sacks. The defensive line only has 5 sacks. We know what Denver's D-line does with 22 sacks. But, yeah, again, you know, not many people can say they played or went to a game where this is the final home game because your team moved. I lived through it in Cleveland, and it wasn't pretty in that situation.
Santa, talk to me.
Nothing pretty in Cleveland. Oh, don't worry, Cleveland. I'm bringing presents. I'll still come.
Oh, God.
Don't forget, you know, the best thing about Cleveland, it's only 2.5 hours from driving to see 6 Super Bowl trophies. But
you know what, guys? I really wish I could tell you something. The problem is Marco doesn't drink. So this is actually just Marco being Marco without being drunk, without being high. It's just Marco. So that's a sad state of affairs.
And it only comes out when he puts on the Santa suit, and now he gets to be his real asshole self instead of like this.
You're on the naughty list. All right. Guys, you look at this game. First of all, throw out last week's game for Oakland. That was the ultimate sandwich spot of sandwich points. They came off the big win against Pittsburgh, traveling east, and had this final game to look forward to on Monday Night Football. Denver, you got to wait to bet this game till Monday night. By Monday night, season could be toast for them. They're already on life support. They could already be dead by Monday night. And Vance Joseph, as I told the young lady there, she's going to get a Christmas present. He's going to be gone at the end of the season. He's a dead man walking. Losing those 2 games that he did the last 2 weeks in the fashion that he did, there's no way he survives the season.
Well, in college football, rarely do you fire a coach until you have 7 losses, because then you're eliminated from a bowl. Denver's not eliminated from a playoff game, so perhaps they just don't want to make that decision now until they're officially eliminated. Then they can make that change. Imagine having an interim coach for a playoff game if you happen to make that situation. So that could be a reason they're holding on to him.
And we've seen the 2 weeks before, throw out Cincinnati last week, that this Oakland team has shown life when they have something that they want to play for, and they do want to play for the fans. The players don't, you know, they can't dictate where they go. It's not up to them. They want to go out a winner, and it's a Monday night crowd. You know that this game was scheduled strictly for this reason, because it is the last game there. They're going to have the national honors. You're going to get the best game out of the Raiders. And Denver, I just don't trust them. It's Oakland or nothing.
All right. I agree with Santa and Ralph. Tuesday is always $2 Tuesdays, and you get the hottest handicapper at WagerTalk's best bet for just $2.